Welcome to our channel, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into the heart of winter's fury, exploring the 5 most terrifying snowstorms that brought entire cities to a standstill this month. We're talking record-breaking snowfall, howling winds, and the kind of bitter cold that chills you to the bone. You know, when I think about the power of nature, the way it can humble even the mightiest cities with a single snowflake, it takes my breath away. And that's what we're going to explore today: the stories of resilience, the tales of survival, and the awe-inspiring power of Mother Nature. So, grab a warm blanket, maybe a cup of hot cocoa, and settle in as we journey through the blizzards that made headlines and touched lives around the world. Stay tuned to find out more. Imagine waking up one morning, peering out your window and seeing nothing but a blinding white wall. That was the reality for the residents of City A, Country X just a few weeks ago. This wasn't just any snowstorm. This was a monster, a relentless blizzard that dumped a staggering insert number inches of snow in just insert number hours. The city was completely paralyzed. Roads were transformed into impassable tunnels of white, cars became snowdrifts themselves, and the usual hum of city life was replaced with an eerie silence. Schools closed, businesses shut down, even the emergency services struggled to navigate the treacherous conditions. We'll be looking at some footage from those harrowing hours, and trust me, you'll be amazed by the sheer volume of snow. But amidst the chaos, stories of human kindness emerged. Neighbors helping neighbors, strangers digging each other out of snowdrifts, and everyday heroes braving the storm to deliver essential supplies. That's the thing about adversity. It has a way of bringing out the best in humanity. The storm raged on for insert number days, a seemingly endless onslaught of snow and wind. When it finally subsided, City A was left with a monumental task: digging out, rebuilding, and healing. The economic impact was significant, with businesses facing huge losses and the city grappling with the cost of cleanup. But the spirit of City A remained unbroken. People came together, shovels in hand, determined to reclaim their city from the grip of winter. It was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a reminder that even in the face of overwhelming odds, we find a way to rise again. From the snowdrifts of City A, we travel across the globe to City B, Country Y, where a different kind of snowstorm wreaked havoc. This wasn't just about the amount of snow, it was the bone-chilling, record-breaking cold that accompanied it. Imagine a wind so fierce it steals your breath away, a cold so deep it seeps into your bones and settles in your soul. That was the reality for the people of City B as temperatures plummeted to a staggering insert temperature degrees. The wind howled through the city, creating blinding whiteouts that brought visibility down to mere feet. Schools and businesses were forced to close, not just because of the snow, but because it was simply too dangerous to be outside. We'll be showing you some images of what those conditions looked like, and I have to warn you, they're pretty startling. Frozen fountains, cars encased in ice, even the bravest souls bundled up beyond recognition. But the people of City B are a hardy bunch. They're used to the challenges of winter, and they faced this storm with grit and determination. Neighbors checked on each other, sharing what little heat they had and making sure no one was left out in the cold. The city's infrastructure was pushed to its limits, with power outages becoming a major concern. But even in the darkness, the spirit of community shone through. People huddled together in community centers, sharing stories and offering support. The storm in City B may have been brutal, but it also revealed the strength and compassion that lies at the heart of this community. It was a stark reminder that even in the depths of winter, the warmth of human connection can light the way. Our next stop takes us to City C, Country Z, a picturesque city nestled amidst towering mountains. But this month, those mountains posed a terrifying threat as a series of snowstorms brought with them the looming danger of avalanches. Imagine living with the constant fear of a wall of snow hurtling down the mountainside, engulfing everything in its path. That was the reality for the residents of City C as the snow accumulated on the slopes above, creating a ticking time bomb. The authorities issued evacuation orders for those living in high-risk areas, forcing families to leave their homes and seek refuge in shelters. The uncertainty, the fear of the unknown, hung heavy in the air. We'll be sharing some drone footage of the snow-covered mountains surrounding City C, and you'll see just how precarious the situation was. The sheer volume of snow, the steepness of the slopes, it was a recipe for disaster. But amidst the anxiety, there was also a sense of community. Volunteers worked tirelessly to prepare the shelters, offering comfort and support to those who had been displaced. Rescue teams were on high alert, ready to respond at a moment's notice. Thankfully, while there were some minor avalanches, City C was spared a major disaster. The evacuation orders were lifted, and families were able to return home. But the experience left an indelible mark on the city, a reminder of the raw power of nature and the importance of preparedness. Our journey through this month's most terrifying snowstorms brings us now to City D, Country W, a bustling metropolis known for its efficient transportation system. But this storm brought that system to its knees, turning the city into a maze of delays, cancellations, and frustration. Imagine thousands of commuters stranded at airports, trains at a standstill, and roads transformed into impassable ice rinks. That was the reality in City D as the snowstorm wreaked havoc on every mode of transportation. Flights were grounded, leaving travelers stranded for days. Train tracks froze, bringing the rail network to a grinding halt. And the roads? Well, they became treacherous obstacle courses even for the most experienced drivers. We'll be showing you some footage of the chaos that unfolded, from the packed airport terminals to the deserted train stations. It was a stark reminder of how vulnerable we are to the whims of nature, how easily our carefully crafted systems can be thrown into disarray. But even in the midst of the travel nightmare, stories of human kindness emerged. Strangers sharing food and blankets at airports, locals opening their homes to stranded travelers, and volunteers braving the elements to help those in need. The storm in City D may have exposed the fragility of our transportation networks, but it also revealed the strength of our human connections. It was a reminder that even when we're caught in the storm, we're not alone. Our final stop takes us to City E, Country Vibe, a city known for its mild winters and sunny disposition. So when a massive blizzard hit this month, it caught everyone off guard, leaving the city scrambling to cope with the unexpected onslaught of snow and ice. Imagine a city that rarely sees snow, suddenly buried under a thick white blanket. Palm trees laden with snow, beaches transformed into winter wonderlands. It was a sight that surprised and delighted many. But the beauty of the snow soon gave way to the reality of the situation. City E was ill-equipped to deal with a snowstorm of this magnitude. Snowplows were scarce, salt trucks were overwhelmed, and the city's infrastructure simply wasn't designed for this kind of weather. We'll be showing you some images of City E transformed by the snow, from the snow-covered palm trees to the deserted beaches. It was a stark contrast to the city's usual sunny demeanor. The storm brought City E to a standstill, but it also brought people together. Neighbors helped each other dig out from the snow, shared shovels and salt, and offered a helping hand to those who were struggling. The unexpected blizzard in City E may have exposed the city's vulnerability to extreme weather, but it also revealed the resilience and adaptability of its people. It was a reminder that even in the face of the unexpected, we find a way to come together and weather the storm. From the snow-covered streets of City A to the unexpected blizzard in City E, we've journeyed through some of the most terrifying snowstorms that paralyzed cities around the world this month. We've witnessed the raw power of nature, the chaos it can unleash, and the challenges it can bring. But we've also witnessed something else, something truly remarkable, the indomitable spirit of humanity. We've seen how time and time again, people come together in the face of adversity, offering support, lending a hand, and reminding us that even in the darkest of storms, there is always light to be found. So, as we conclude our journey, let us remember the lessons learned, the stories of resilience, and the power of human connection. Let us be grateful for the warmth in our homes, the food on our tables, and the loved ones in our lives. And let us never underestimate the strength of the human spirit, for it is in the face of adversity that we truly shine. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on extreme weather events around the world. Stay safe and see you next time.